Hey y'all, what's going on? Hopefully y'all are having a good one. I just wrapped up an awesome day of fishing. I caught a ton of rainbow trout, which included my personal best. This was the best day of trout fishing I ever had. Don't have any drone footage or anything, just gonna get straight into the trout fishing. In case y'all are wondering, I was just using a 164-ounce jig head and bread, so hopefully y'all enjoy. Man. There we go. There's a trout. It's a rainbow. It's all I've caught this year. Rainbow trout. Oh, settle down. Get you just right in the side here. There we go. Popped it out. Gone. Man, those ones that are really they hit the bank and they just keep moving around. They're tough to get the hook out, but still pretty good release overall. Couple trout for sure. See what we can do. Oh, there we go. There's another trout. He's another small one though. I mean, these are all about 10 inches. Yeah. They're not even taking out any drag and they're fighting good. Beautiful colors though. I mean, these rainbows are gorgeous. Whoops. My bad, y'all. I keep trying to hold one up to show y'all, but since I'm just catching release and I want to make sure I get him back in pretty quickly, and he just slipped out of my hands. It's like the second one to do that today. I'd say both those trout I caught were about 10 inches. There we go. That's a bigger one. Man, I'm crushing them down here. He's got great colors on him too. That's a beautiful fish. That's definitely the biggest one today. Oh my gosh, the colors on this one. This one is absolutely beautiful. Let me try to get this one in. He's a big one. Jeez, he's big. He's huge. Oh. Look at that. It's a big rainbow. That is a big boy. I'm gonna say he's 14. That's my guess. He might be more. He might be 16. I can measure him, but I don't know. I want to make sure he's good to go. Ooh. It's a beautiful fish. That's a big one. Slipped out of my hands a couple times, but all right, y'all, so we've been on fire. Caught like 3 fish in like 3 seconds. Should I go over there and try? We'll do that. All right, y'all. There's a lot over here too. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's a ton. I might catch a million. I might catch a million. All right, y'all. So my fishing methods aren't anything crazy. Just bread on a 164 ounce jig head, 6 pound test. And that's how I catch stock trout. And that's how I do it. Well, I started off well, and now I'm having lots of trouble getting a hook set. Get him to bite though. He's a big one. 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 Is he a rainbow? Oh, he's taking drag. He's taking drag. He's a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. He's a big old rainbow. Don't want to run him into the rocks. But I guess I don't have a choice. Don't go downstream. Don't go downstream. Stop. Gotta control my fish a little better. I very much so did not want to bring him into the rocks. Oh my gosh, he's a giant. Guys, this is actually a huge, this might be the biggest trout I've ever caught. He's a huge, huge fish. I want to get a measure on him though. So, to right there, to right there, 17 inches. He's a big one. Let me give y'all a look. That's a huge trout. That's a 17 incher. That's the biggest one I've caught. Definitely this year, maybe ever. I don't know. But, no buddy. Let's let him go. Because like I said, I'm not here to keep anything today. Whew. That was an interesting release. I did not expect him to take me down there. And I wanted to let him go in the sand, so had to run back here, but he wasn't out of the water that long. It's pretty clean. Oh, he's taking out some drag. He's probably 14. It's a little bit bigger. So y'all, I just caught one, but I was not recording, and I thought I was. And I measured him, and he was 12. And I was just saying how all the fish we were catching today are about 12. Get out of town. Uh-oh. Oh no. He has somebody else's line in him. Hey, bud. I think I can get my hook out. Man, he took the other person's line really deep. That's the first time I've ever caught a fish that had somebody else's hook in him. I wish I had scissors so I could cut that. Oops. Well, that was weird. That was the first time. I was going to measure him, but yeah, with that other thing in his mouth, no. All right, y'all, so it's been quite a day. Caught a huge trout, caught a bunch of other trout, caught one not on camera, caught one with somebody else's hook in it, and looked a little too deep for me to try to retrieve, so just left it in there to give that fish the best chance of survival. Was thinking about actually taking him because I'm not sure if he'll survive or not, but I don't know. It's a pretty big one, actually. That's where I wanted it, right out there. That's where I'm gonna try to get it. Oop. Oh, he's a bigger one. It's probably about a foot. I keep landing them over here because I want to get. We can land them right there. I just don't want to land them on rocks. Yeah, you still got some, but I liked it over there too because it's a bit shallower. It makes it a little bit easier to grab these fish. Oops. I've got my handy dandy ruler here. It's 10 inches. So I would put that fish, yeah, right about 13. So we'll let him go. Yep, perfect right in here. Oh, come on, buddy. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm gonna let you go. There we go. I mean, these fish are just pretty fish. Beautiful rainbow colors. You can see why they call them the rainbow trout. Well, let's let them go. Boy. Good day catch and release trout fishing. And all the releases have been pretty clean up to date, so haven't had to keep anything, and they look pretty good swimming off. So all right, I've got these fish down now. I was struggling with hookups earlier. I've got it figured out. This looks like the first one who has a hook a little bit deeper than I would like. There we go. No, they're probably 11, 12 incher. I'm crushing them. Oh, there we go. Got him. He's a little guy. Oh, getting splashed. Ooh. Give you a quick look. Oh, he's real small. He's like 6 inches. Nah, he's probably 8. He's real small though compared to what we've been catching. Man, I've been lighting him up. All right, y'all. That concludes a great day of fishing. I have no idea why I caught so many trout. I have no idea why so many were biting, but it ended up being an awesome day. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all.